that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her.
Hi, welcome to my 12-week post-VSG, that's vertical sleeve gastrectomy, surgical update. I'm Desiree, in case you didn't know. That would be kind of weird if you didn't, because my name is right there. Anyway, so it has definitely been 12 weeks since I had surgery. 12 weeks today. That time just flew by. I technically have my 3-month follow-up appointments on Wednesday the 29th. That's next week, so we'll see what officially everything comes back as. But let's go ahead and talk about the updates that I have as of today. I believe that weeks 8 will be actually posted right before this, and I apologize for that. I had technical problems. I don't even know if it showed up right, so if it isn't posted, it's I couldn't get it to work. So, oh well, such is life. So, updates. Let's talk. I'll just jump right into measurements. As an update, remember I measure my neck, my bust, my waist, my right arm, and my right leg. And I stay consistent with the same spot that I measure every time. Now, my measurements aren't that significantly different this 4 weeks. I think there's a couple different reasons for that. Number 2, I think things just start slowing down. And did I say number 2 first? That's weird. And next, I think that, I bought a new tape measure that's specifically for body part measurements or body measurements. And so instead of using just a seamstress tape strip, it's actually so that might make a difference in how they're measuring. So anyway, between all those different body parts, neck, bust, waist, right arm and left arm, oh, cheese and rice, right arm and right leg, there was just a difference of a loss of 3 inches from 8 weeks to 12 weeks. However, that is an overall inches lost of 19 inches from surgery date until now. And then in the last 4 weeks, I've lost 13.5 pounds for a total loss of 59.1 pound. I don't, 0.1 is so weird. Pounds lost since surgery, or well, a little bit before. My highest weight was like 2 weeks before surgery. So anyway, let's talk about weight here for a minute. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I didn't lose any weight between the 14-day, 2-week mark until about 3.5 weeks. And that could have been for a variety of reasons. Our human bodies are ruled by hormones, and as a female, you get more deliciously ruled by hormones. And that could have something to do with it. I actually have not had, okay, it's weird. So the week before last, so week 10, I lost 6 pounds. So it didn't really surprise me that I didn't have much of a weight change this week for week 11. Although I did actually have a weight loss because I gained 2 pounds and then I lost 2 pounds. So that is still a 4-pound change. It just is not 4 pounds down, which is my average weight loss is 4 pounds a week. And that's average since surgery. So I'm still perfectly happy with my progress. I have no complaints, no qualms, no issues. Our bodies do what they have to do to survive. Weight loss is a wonderful side benefit of all the healthy improvements that I've had. So I'm not worried about it. Also, I had a partial hysterectomy in 2008, and so that telltale sign of hormone fluctuations, I don't have. So sometimes I miss the big picture of when I am going through the regular normal hormone fluctuations, just because I don't have, a menstrual period without a uterus. I don't have a uterus, so I don't have a period. I'll take the Triton. It's beautiful. Thank you very much. So anyway, it's okay. Sometimes the scale is the only way I know that there is a hormone surge happening, or hormonal fluctuations going on. It's perfectly fine. So medications are all pretty much the same. I haven't increased or decreased since the last time that I talked with you, since 8 weeks. Nothing has changed. I do take, I don't know, Scappooses roads, let me tell you. I do take antacids right now. The indigestion is getting better. The only time that I still can't pinpoint what is causing indigestion. I just know that sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it doesn't seem to be associated with any specific food or eating at any certain time. It will just happen randomly by random foods. It's okay. I think that's normal. I don't get heartburn. I get indigestion. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. So exercise, movement. I'm moving so much better. My body is starting to regain some of the strength that I lost initially after surgery. I won't know if I actually lost lean muscle mass until I go to the doctor on Wednesday. Because I don't know what my initial lean mass measurement was. I do have a scale now that does my lean mass measurement, so now I can keep track from this point on. And it just gives more of a general overview of very cool. I'll talk about the scale later in another video. Something to look forward to. Okay, so what else? So movement has become so much easier, and I don't feel so weak anymore. I have graduated from doing the yoga regularly up to doing Pilates. That seemed to be like a natural progression from one to the other. I'm pretty sure as when I go back to the doctor, they're going to tell me I'm not going to have any restrictions at all. Physically, that doesn't mean that my heart doesn't restrict me a little bit. This week I have been a little lack of movement. My steps have been lower. I've just been needing a little more rest. And my heart arrhythmias have been a little up. So I'm going to take a look at the bigger picture and see if there's something that could be affecting that. Or again, it could just be hormones. Your bodies do kind of funny things, and it likes to take care of itself. So that could just be my body's way of going into conservation mode because it needs it. Just say hi if I tapping on my brakes. So there is, what else? So I really don't have any excuses to not starting with the big weights. It's time to get my butt in gear and start doing large motor or large muscle workouts. I picked up a kettlebell and did a few things a couple times with my husband. I mean, I'm talking a couple times, just a few reps, and my ass was kicked the next day. I was sore for 2 days. It's so amazing when you use muscles that you're not used to using and how it affects your whole entire system. It's kind of reassuring to know that your body is working the way it's supposed to, because it's been a while since that's happened. So I think that might be it. Like, I can't think of anything else. Oh, let's talk about food really, really quick. We did talk about indigestion. I can pretty much eat whatever I want now. There's not anything that I have to worry about or stay away from. I mean, aside from the regular things, you can't have gum. You need to be careful with hard candies. You can't have carbonation. And celery, raw celery, those strings are kind of bad news. So you really kind of want to stay away from those as well. I think that cooked doesn't matter. I've eaten cooked celery without a problem. I am having salads now. I don't have any issues with digestion of salads. It's still very little, because I can't eat that much. 90% of what I eat is protein with a little bit of vegetables and very little starch. So, okay, so if you've been to Disney or familiar with Disney or even just familiar with Pinterest, you've seen or heard of Dole Whips. And I've never had a Dole Whip, but it sounded really good one day and I was in the mood for something sweet, and I figured, okay, I can't go wrong with fruit. Fruit is natural because I'm not juicing and it's still going to contain the fiber to counteract the sugar. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make the strawberry Dole Whip that I found, or strawberry whip that I found on Chocolate Covered Katie's website, her food blog, which if you aren't familiar with her, she does healthy desserts, like desserts made out of healthy ingredients. I highly recommend that you go check her out. I'll put her link down in below. If you are craving something sweet, she's got a recipe that's been converted from healthy ingredients. So anyway, she posted like a strawberry whip type of thing. I bought strawberries, made it almost according to the recipe. It was really close. I don't remember what I put in it now, but my stomach said no strawberries. Like, it was very not going to tolerate strawberries at all. I took one bite and my stomach pushed that bite right back up, and I was like, I can't eat anymore. Oh my God, what did I just do to myself? And then that bite hurt. I mean, it sat in my stomach and it hurt. And if that is not a huge cry from your stomach to tell you do not eat that again, I don't know what is. But guess what I'm not going to do? I am not going to eat strawberries at least for another few months. Maybe I'll give it a try again and tolerate it. Okay, I have no idea what happened there, but let me tell you, it was not pleasant, and I do not want to do it again anytime soon. So there's that update. Everything else seems to be fine. I don't really have any problems with anything, and so I'm pretty happy with my progress. So if you have any questions or want to know of anything specific, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below and I'll address it in my next video. Either it'll be my next 4-week update or it will be a specific video I could do, if anyone has questions or specific questions or multiple questions, I could just do a Q&A kind of a thing too. So yeah, so if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to be notified when I do post a video, and don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any questions or just want to say hi. So thanks for listening to my 12-week post-VSG update. I appreciate you visiting and have a great day.
I think that I found myself a cheerleader.
I wonder if this is my husband driving here. It's a little mini Packer. I don't think it is. It is. It's my husband.